All right. I want to talk about the psychology of what's happening when you walk into a network marketing weekly meeting. And the whole psychology around sponsoring somebody. Your mentors are instructing you to bring anybody that is interested in the opportunity, the business opportunity. Bring them to the meeting so they can hear the person who's conducting the meeting. And that's the method of growing your network marketing business. The whole psychology behind it is that because if you're new in a network marketing business, and you're just getting started, and the whole concept of building your business is growing an organization beneath you, and at the same time selling whatever it is that network marketing company rather has to offer. You don't really have a whole lot of credibility because you're new yourself. So why is the person that is accompanying you to the meeting going to listen to you? They're probably not. So the whole key is to get them to a weekly meeting so they can hear somebody who's actually been in the company for a period of time, where they have experienced both success in growing their business as well as selling whatever it is that that particular company has to sell. So again, I call this the traditional method of growing your business. And the points I'm going to make here are for that person that wants to grow their business fast, wants to grow their network marketing company, the organization fast, and what you need to do based on using, again, and I've been hammering this home, attraction marketing. So you go to the meeting, you bring a friend, you sit down, and you listen to John at the front of the room speak about the business opportunity and what the company has to offer in terms of what they're selling, the products and so forth, and why they're using the products, and what benefit it is to them and their family, and and as a result, the very reason why they decided to do the business. So the whole thing is about positioning yourself as a leader, and as a center of influence. And what you don't realize as a new person in that business is that the person in the front of the room has all the influence. They have the posture, they have the experience, they have the credibility because they've been successful in, again, growing their business and selling whatever it is that that company has to sell. There is a pro to doing the weekly meetings. Obviously, the person, getting to these meetings helps you. The credibility gets connected to you because you're part of this group. Where it backfires is that, as I mentioned before, in attraction marketing online, the person in the front of the room, by their very nature of being in the front of the room and doing the presenting, they are the king or queen in the room. They are actually using attraction marketing, not really knowing they're using it, or it's working for them because they are the speaker. So what I'm trying to get at is when you bring somebody to these meetings, and this has happened to me when I've accompanied somebody to a network marketing meeting, is that when you sit down and you listen to John or Jane at the front of the room, psychologically, deep down inside, it might not be right at the forefront of your mind, or it could be subconsciously in the back of your head. You're saying to yourself, well, Jeff here's my buddy, and I came to this meeting because of him. But that person, John, up there really seems to know what he's talking about. And I can see why John's successful and why he's successful in growing this business, and obviously why he does well at selling their products. And what that person that you brought is subconsciously saying is that I want to join John. Okay? I'm glad Jeff brought me, but John really seems to know what he's talking about, and John is successful, so John is going to help me be successful. So, again, as I mentioned before, when you go to your friends and family and try and sell the opportunity and the product, it backfires because people don't buy the opportunity or the product, they buy you. And it's unlikely they're going to want to buy you initially because you don't have any credibility. But John at the front of the room has all the credibility, so they want to join John. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the key here is if you want to grow your network marketing company fast, you want to do one of two things or both. You want to become the person that is doing the speaking in the front of the room as soon as possible. And you might say, well, how do I do that? I've been driving to these meetings. There's only one guy who puts on the meetings, and he does the presenting. Therein lies the problem. That's why the internet has really, really opened up the door for everybody to become the center of the room. And now you're not only doing the speaking for 20 or 30 people, now you're doing the speaking, you're the center of influence for whoever wants to see you online. So that's the power of attraction marketing using the internet. So you can do it the traditional way. You can build your business running weekly meetings, but you better be doing the presenting, because the people that come to those meetings are going to want to join you or whoever is doing the presenting. And if you don't want to build your internet or your network marketing business the traditional way, and you want to use the internet, then you want to be doing kind of what I'm doing, giving your audience, your email list, as much information, quality information like this, that's going to help them with their business. So again, hammering home this attraction marketing the traditional way, doing weekly meetings for network marketers, network marketing companies, it does work. I call it the old way because we've been hammered and hammered and hammered that this is how you should be building a business, network marketing company, your network marketing business this way. However, using the internet is very much a revolutionary way, and thanks to YouTube, that you can actually become that center of influence, that person doing the presenting, as the person would be at your weekly meetings, and now your audience is much larger. So I hope this helped. And if you can reach me at info@jeffdupuis.com if you have any questions or if you want me to explain this anymore. But that's essentially it. If you want to be successful in growing your network marketing business, there is a saying in the industry: the money flows to the leaders. Well, the leaders are the people doing the presenting. They're the people that are doing the phone calls, the weekly phone calls, the weekly presenting, at hotel rooms. They're the center of influence rather. If you want to do that, you can do that. But really, if you really want to crank things up, you can do what I'm doing and use the internet. So I hope this helps, and thanks for listening.